Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 2, Book 21, number 256. Narrated by Aisha. Allah's Apostle offered the Isha prayer, and then got up at the Tahajjud time, and offered 8 rakat and then offered 2 rakat while sitting. He then offered 2 rakat in between the Adhan and Qama of the Fajr prayer, and he never missed them. Volume 2, Book 21, number 257. Narrated by Aisha. The Prophet used to lie down on his right side, after offering 2 rakat, sunnah, of the Fajr prayer. Volume 2, Book 21, number 258. Narrated by Aisha. After offering the sunnah of the Fajr prayer, the Prophet used to talk to me, if I happened to be awake. Otherwise he would lie down till the Qama call was proclaimed, for the Fajr prayer. Volume 2, Book 21, number 259. Narrated by Aisha. After offering the 2 rakat, sunnah, the Prophet, P. B. U. H. used to talk to me, if I happened to be awake. Otherwise he would lie down. Volume 2, Book 21, number 260. Narrated by Aisha. The Prophet was never more regular and particular in offering any nawafil than the 2 rakat, sunnah, of the Fajr prayer. Volume 2, Book 21, number 261. Narrated by Aisha. Allah's Apostle used to offer 13 rakat in the night prayer, and on hearing the Adhan for the morning prayer, he used to offer 2 light rakat. Volume 2, Book 21, number 262. Narrated by Aisha. The Prophet, P. B. U. H. used to make the 2 rakat before the Fajr prayer so light that I would wonder whether he recited Al-Fatiha or not. Volume 2, Book 21, number 263. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. The Prophet, P. B. U. H. used to teach us the way of doing istikhara. Istikhara means to ask Allah to guide one to the right sort of action concerning any job or a deed, in all matters, as he taught us the surahs of the Quran. He said, if any one of you thinks of doing any job, he should offer a 2 rakat prayer other than the compulsory ones and say, after the prayer, Allahumma inni astagfiruka bi'ilmika, wa astaqdiruka bi kudratika, wa asalaka min fadlika al-azlmfa inaka takdiru wala akdiru, wa ta'lamu wala a'lamu, wa anta alamu el-guyub. Allahumma, in kunta ta'lam anna hada el-amra khairun li fi dini wa mashi wa kibas amri, or ajali amri wa ajalihi, fakudiru wa yaz sirhu li thumma barak li fihi. Wa in kunta ta'lamu anna hada lamra shah run li fi dini wa mashi wa kibas amri, or fiajili amri wa ajalihi, fasrifu ani was rifani anu. Waqdir li al-khaira haythu kana thumma ardini bihi. O Allah, I ask guidance from your knowledge, and power from your might, and I ask for your great blessings. You are capable and I am not. You know and I do not, and you know the unseen. O Allah, if you know that this job is good for my religion and my subsistence and in my hereafter, or said, if it is better for my present and later needs, then you ordain it for me and make it easy for me to get, and then bless me in it. And if you know that this job is harmful to me in my religion and subsistence and in the hereafter, or said, if it is worse for my present and later needs, then keep it away from me and let me be away from it. And ordain for me whatever is good for me, and make me satisfied with it. The Prophet added that then the person should mention his need. Volume 2, Book 21, number 264. Narrated by Abu Qatada bin Rabi al-Ansari. The Prophet said, If any one of you enters a mosque, he should not sit until he has offered a 2-rakat prayer. Volume 2, Book 21, number 265. Narrated by Anas bin Malik. Allah's Apostle led us and offered a 2-rakat prayer and then went away. Volume 2, Book 21, number 266. Narrated by Abdullah bin Umar Abu. I offered with Allah's Apostle a 2-rakat prayer before the Zuhr prayer and 2-rakat after the Zuhr prayer, 2-rakat after Jumu'ah, Maghrib and Isha prayers. Volume 2, Book 21, number 267. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. While delivering a sermon, Allah's Apostle said, "If any one of you comes while the Imam is delivering the sermon or has come out for it, he should offer a 2-rakat prayer." Volume 2, Book 21, number 268. Narrated by Mujahid. Somebody came to the house of Ibn Umar and told him that Allah's apostles had entered the Kaaba. Ibn Umar said, "I went in front of the Kaaba and found that Allah's apostle had come out of the Kaaba, and I saw Bilal standing by the side of the gate of the Kaaba. I said, 'O Bilal, has Allah's apostle, P.B.U.H., prayed inside the Kaaba?' Bilal replied in the affirmative. I said, 'Where did he pray?' He replied, 'He prayed between these 2 pillars, and then he came out and offered a 2-rakat prayer in front of the Kaaba.'" Abu Abdullah said, Abu Hurairah said, "The Prophet, P.B.U.H., advised me to offer 2 rakat of duha prayer to be offered after sunrise and before midday." Itban bin Malik said, Allah's Apostle, P.B.U.H., and Abu Bakr came to me after sunrise, and we aligned behind the Prophet, P.B.U.H., and offered 2 rakat. Volume 2, Book 21, number 269. Narrated by Ibn Umar. I offered with the Prophet 2 rakat before the Zuhr and 2 rakat after the Zuhr prayer, 2 rakat after Maghrib, Isha, and the Jumu'ah prayers. Those of the Maghrib and Isha were offered in his house. My sister Hafsa told me that the Prophet used to offer 2 light rakat after dawn, and it was the time when I never went to the Prophet. Volume 2, Book 21, number 270. Narrated by Amra. I heard Abu Ash-Shatha, Jabir saying, I heard Ibn Abbas saying, I offered with Allah's Apostle 8 rakat of Zuhr and Asr prayers together, and 7 rakat, the Maghrib and the Isha prayers together. I said, O Abu Ash-Shatha, I think he must have prayed the Zuhr late and the Asr early, the Isha early and the Maghrib late. Abu Ash-Shatha said, I also think so. See Hadith number 518 volume 1.